Good morning, Dan from Rhubarb Car Sales. Welcome back to another video. Thanks for tuning in to the last episode with the auction content. I've got loads to do today. This has been my week that I've been working this week, so I've got absolutely nothing done. Rich has been down and valeted that for me, so I need to. It's been raining, it's been chucking it down last night, so I need to re-wash and photograph that. I've got some new wheel trims to go on it, and I've got a new set of plates to put on it, but that's looking lovely. I've not had the bumpers painted yet, but I'm just going to photograph it and advertise it with the bumpers as they are. If somebody comes and wants the bumpers painting, I'll do it for the asking price. If I want to negotiate a discount, then I'll do a discount. But yeah, that's looking nice. That's a nice little car, is that. KA, I've got just picked up a battery for that. Keeps going. I've got the Bluetooth module back. Rich has put the Bluetooth module back in for me, but it wouldn't start yesterday. The battery had gone flat. We've had it off and charged it up a couple of times. We thought it was a Bluetooth module that were draining it, so we've charged the battery up, put the Bluetooth module back on, put the battery back on, and it's still drained. So must be the battery that's knackered, but it's strange because it looks quite a new battery, and it's a Bosch battery, so they've put, whoever's had it, put a really good battery on, and it's strange for a Bosch battery to be knackered. So I've been and bought a Yuasa one, which again is a decent one. I've not gone for the cheapest. We'll get the Yuasa battery on. 120 quid for a little battery for that. It were coming up at 168 quid at beginning of week, but they've got a discount code on, so it brought it down to 120 quid because it's a stop-start battery. And we'll get that in for service and MOT today. I've then got to fly over to Normanton and pick the two cars up over at Normanton, get the blue Fiesta over for service and MOT and get them brakes sorted, and bring the red Yaris back here all before 10:30, because I've got a bathroom fitter coming at 10:30 to price my bathroom up. So it's 8:25 now, so I've got 2 hours to do all that and get back here. Then the dog's in for grooming at 12:30, and then I've got to pick the kids up at 2:30. The lady might be coming to pick the Zafeda up at dinner time. Then I've got to pick the kids up at 2:30 because we've got swimming tonight at 4 o'clock. So I've been working all week. I'm trying to squeeze everything in today. Yeah, not enough time in the day, not enough hours in the day at the minute. I've got the silver Fiesta back. She's picking that up tomorrow. She were supposed to be picking it up today, but she's got a funeral today, so we've arranged to do it tomorrow. So I've had that MOT'd again for her. We've put 12 months test on it, and I've had that bonnet realigned. So as you can see, the panel gap on that bonnet is much better now. It were tight at the other side and it were big at this side, so that's looking a lot better. Yeah, I need to get that up for sale. I need to get that washed, and well, I'm going to give that to the paint man today, I think. Get them bits tidied up on that. I've also just ordered a tie rod and a tie rod end and a CV boot for that, because it's got a knocking on this side, so we're going to put a new tie rod in, and then I'm going to get that into the paint man. That's up for sale. I've put that on Auto Trader yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get a call on that over at weekend, because it's auto and it's well priced. It looks cheap to me at 4495 for an auto, but that's what Auto Trader says it's worth. Surprised that hasn't gone. 1995 on a little 107. No interest at all on that. Nothing on that. I've put it down to 5295, which is, I think it's coming up at Auto Trader low price now at 5295. Has only got 23,000 miles on, but I've had no interest on it. That's up for sale, going in for service and MOT today. That's not been advertised yet. I've got somebody booked in on Wednesday for that. They're coming from Rochdale again. That's Auto Trader low price. That should be 4295. So I've got that cheap. That's sold, and that I need to get advertised. So plenty to do, as you can see, but the picture's looking good, and I've got 2 more cars coming in, so all good. Right, let me get on and get this battery on that KA, and I can get that out of the way. There we go. So I've just got back home in the little Yaris. Cracking little car, that. Yeah, drives spot on. No squeaks, no rattles. The brakes are really sharp as well. It feels like it's just had must have just had new pads in by the looks, because they were really keen. Yeah, just drives spot on. I've dropped the Fiesta off as well. I've dropped that over with my mechanics over that way, and I've also dropped the little KA in at my other mechanics over it. 2 cars in at 2 different garages, and I've picked one up by 11 o'clock and just got home. Gonna have a little bit of breakfast now, a bit of poached eggs on toast I think, and then I've got somebody picking that Zafira up at 12 o'clock. So busy, getting loads in today, getting plenty done. Just got back down to the pitch now. I'm going to get that Zafira washed and get that ready for the lady picking up. Weather's come out lovely now, nice and warm. I'm going to get my jump. Look at them clouds, beautiful. So I'm going to get the jumper off, top up the vitamin D. I was just showing you, this has got the reverse camera. I always forget to look, but these do have reverse cameras, which is nice. Doesn't say, it's got the function for map nav there, but it says system not installed. So whether that's something that you have to go to Toyota for to get installed or not. It's got the Bluetooth. So yeah, nice little extras on it. It's nice to have the reverse camera. I've put 20 quid of juice in, and that takes it over to just over half a tank. Yeah, chuffed to bits with this one. Lovely little car. Electric mirrors, steering wheel controls. Don't know if it's got cruise control. Don't know where that'd be, to be honest. No, that's controlling all that over there. Mode, Bluetooth, AM, FM. I'm guessing this is your telephone. So I don't think it's got cruise control, unless it's somewhere where I'm not looking, but I can't see cruise control. But it's got reverse camera and alloys and all that sort of stuff. Aircon's nice and cold. Yeah, that's good. Right, let me get this Zafira done, and then I can get that out the way. So this is generally what happens when I fill a bucket up. So I've got the lady coming today to pick the Fiesta up at 4. So I thought, oh, weather's nice. I'll go down and get the Fiesta ready. And as you can see, it's absolutely siling it down. Honestly, I came in here with my bucket and it was beautiful. And I was just filling my bucket up and I thought, what's that noise? And all I could hear was pitter patter of raindrops on the roof. So I'm kind of just stood here waiting for the rain to pass, which is a shame because I could have got a lot done. I've kind of got a bit of time. I could have got that bubble car, I could have got that washed and photographed. I need to re-photograph a little 108 over there because that's, wow, it's just got heavier. Yeah, I could have photographed a little 108 over there. Because that's not doing well on the views on Auto Trader at all. I don't know why. So I just need to re-photograph it and do a walk around video, because I've not done a walk around video on that one, so that might help it. And thankfully the landlords let me tuck the little Orion away. So I've got the Orion tucked in here. I have just gone over that with a bit of showroom shine. Me and Rich are going to do a bit of tinkering on that next week. There's a little knock on the passenger side, so Rich has identified it as a tie rod. So we're going to get on with that next week. Yeah, so thankfully that's tucked up in here nice and clean. Paintwork is absolutely beautiful on it. Can't stop looking at it. It's just such a nice car. So yeah, thought I'd just fill a little gap while I'm waiting for the rain to pass, really. I've also got that Antara over there to advertise on behalf of the landlord. His dad sadly passed away, and that's his dad's car, which he's had from new. Bought it brand new from Vauxhall. I think it's got about 115,000 on it or something. So he's been and bought that down, and I said me and Rich will clean it and we'll get that up for sale for him as a favour at no cost, really. Oh, we're going to stick an MOT on it as well. We're going to valet it and put 12 months MOT on it, and then I'll get that sold for him. Don't mind doing a favour because he's a good guy, and you know, if there's anything he can do for you, he'll do it back. So I know that favour will come back at some point, and I don't mind working like that. Right, this rain seems to have passed. I've got a few gaps at the minute, but I've obviously got the Fiesta going out. There's a favour's gone. The Orion I've put inside. The Ford KA, that's over at the garage getting serviced and MOT'd. And the little red 107, that's getting the bumper. I decided to just do the front bumper. We had a look at it. No, sorry, the front bumper's not too bad. Decided to just do the back bumper. So I think we'll get away with the front bumper and with painting the back bumper. Again, it's only got a tiny margin in, and we've just got to watch. Got to be sensible. Can't do everything. So that'll come back probably Tuesday, I'd imagine. And I've also bought an Insignia. I've agreed to buy an Insignia, so I'm going to go try and pick that up today or Monday. I'm trying today, but seeing if she's available or not. So that'll be nice, because we've had a lot of little small cars at the minute. So I'll go grab the Insignia. That might fill a gap. It's only a cheapie. It's not going to be too expensive. 2495 maybe. That's getting really good views. First 2 weeks I put it on, like 300 views. Over 300. It might be the first car that I've had that's done over 300 views, but just like no interest in it, which is really odd. The pictures are really good, the write-up's really good. I've got it low price. It should be 4295. I've got it at 3995. So yeah, just a bit of an odd one, really. I don't know why it's not going. Or I can only think that people are seeing it, liking it, and maybe coming down to see it and I'm not here. That's the only thing I can think of, and sort of leaving it. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Right, rain's passed. Let me get this Fiesta cleaned up, and then I can get it pulled inside there and keep it dry until 4 o'clock. Oh, I had the bonnet realigned, so if you remember, that bonnet was tight. It was tight up there, so we've had that. It looks 100 times better. So that's got a nice panel gap now, and the other side's got a nice panel gap. It was just really tight. It was touching the wing at that side, so oh, that's loads. So much better. Happy with that now. And again, she were happy with the scuff on the bumper. They weren't too bothered about that, so I gave £200 discount, which were probably more than the bumper's going to cost me, really, but I'm not bothered. There's still good profit in my car, and it's a nice car. Should be a nice little easy sale. So let's get that cleaned up. We'll get that out the door. Saturday today. So favour's gone. This will be going. This will be the third sale in September. So September's been a little bit slower than August. We did 10 in August. This is the third one of September. So still not too bad. You know, if we get another, we're halfway through, aren't we? 13th. So if we get another 5 in and do 8, or even if we'd get another 4 and do 7, I'll be happy at that. And then Tuesday we can get to the auction and hopefully pick a couple more cars up, fill these little gaps that we've got. Right, that's my thought process. I've shared that with you. Let me get this washed. There we go, back to glorious sunshine again. Look at that. Can't make it up, can you? Honestly, it's absolutely beautiful out here. Anyway, I've prepped the Fiesta inside. That's all ready to go. Sorry you can't see it because the lighting's not very good, but lovely, lovely car. Really, really like this car. I've just gone over it with the showroom shine. It's just had a quick wash outside and then I've showroom shined it. But wish every car were this easy. How nice is that? Love a Fiesta. Yeah, it just came in part X of that little red Skoda, if you remember, from that nice lady who bought it for her 80-odd-year-old dad, but he couldn't get on with it. And yeah, it's just got a really nice feel to this car, like just honest. It's just a really honest, genuine car. Just rides and drives like new. Let's say 50,000 miles on it. 3,500 quid we had it at, and I knocked it 200 quid off of that bumper. So what's that, 3,295? Cheap little car that with 50,000 miles on. Can't fault that. But he was a nice young lad as well, the lad that came down. It's his first car and he were right grateful, which is lovely. You don't mind that, do you? He was a right nice young kid he was. So yeah, Dad hasn't seen it yet, so I'm guessing Dad's going to come with him today. But I'm sure they'll all be a nice family. And yeah, that's the Fiesta ready. I'm going to leave it in here. So then when I come back at 4 o'clock, I can just open the doors up and ready to go. And again, this is just a little agreement I've got with landlord. It's just that he's not using unit this weekend. So he said to me, oh, if you struggle with weather over the weekend, feel free to pull a car in if you want. So I'm taking full advantage. Nice for customers. Okay, it'd be nice if all that junk went there, but at least I can open the door and it's nice and clean. Right, I'm gonna go home, get a little bit of dinner and come back down in an hour or so to do the handover on the little Fiesta. Good morning, Monday morning. Been pretty busy this morning, to be fair. All looking a bit higgledy-piggledy at the minute, but I'll explain to you why. So, yeah, I've been busy. I've been out buying a couple of cars this morning. As you can see, that's a new one to the pitch. Got a Vauxhall Insignia that we've picked up as a private sale. Somebody that I know. 10 plate, 90-odd thousand miles on it. Good spec model, it's the Elite. So it's got the nice big alloys, leather seats. I think it's got the sat nav and all that in. Just needs a really good valet service and MOT. And hopefully that'll make a nice little addition to the pitch. Nice little cheapie, 2495. I think that'll be good value at 2495. Right colour, right spec, nice age and mileage. I've also been and bought another car, a Corsa, which is a nice car, nice miles, nice age, but it's not here yet because the guy didn't have online banking, so it couldn't. He's waiting for his daughter's bank details so that I can bank transfer him. I've got Keyman down here. He's done me a few keys. He's done me 3 keys this morning. He's sorting a spare key out for Citroen. I've got Rich down here. He's busy valeting away, and I've just been washing. So this has been up for sale, but I've not had any interest. And to be fair, we know detriment to Rich. I used Rich's pictures that he sent me when he valeted it because I've not had time to come down and picture it and do a walk round myself. So I'm re-photographing this and going to do a walk round on it now. But as you can see, that's a lovely little car. Yeah, I've just washed it again. It was looking a bit soddy for itself. It had got a bit of dust and debris on it. So I've washed that off. I've washed the Citroen C3 off. I'm going to do a photograph and a walk around on that. Again, I'm really attached to that car. I've just been showing Keyman it. And yeah, I just like that car. It's really honest, straight car, but we're going to tuck it in a corner and just keep it forever. But I've got the Orion now, so I need to start thinning stuff out. And the guy who I bought the Corsa off this morning as well, because I dealt with him so easily with the Corsa, he was shocked that I just turned up and went, yeah, I'll have that. He went, oh right, okay, well. He said, well, I might be pushing me luck, but I've got something else for sale. I've got another one. And it was his old car, which was really nice. Took me to see a Mazda 6 estate, 2 litre petrol. Again, nice age and mileage on it. I think it was 64 plate with 80 odd thousand miles. So I'm trying to do a deal with him on that one as well. It's got a bit of damage on the back. He's been quoted £800 to do. It's got a bump on the rear quarter, passenger side rear quarter. He's been quoted 800 quid. So he said, I know it's going to be £1,000 under book. So we just try and sort a deal out on that one. So that will be 3 cars that I bought this morning, and I'm supposed to be going to auction tomorrow. So once we get all these cleaned today, once Rich is on with Yaris, that's coming up really nice. Love that colour. Smells lovely. Tyres are coming up nice. He's done all the interior. He has made a discovery. He has ruined my morning, because if you remember, that passenger seat had a seat cover on, and I thought it was because of a dog or something maybe, but it wasn't. It was covering that little bit of damage there. So I don't know what they've done, but maybe they've put some hair straighteners on it maybe, or something, I don't know, but they've burnt the seat there. So I've been online, I'm on eBay at the minute looking for a new passenger seat. But other than that, we're very happy with the car. The car's lovely. So yeah, I'm just need to get these cars sorted. I'm going to do these 2 video walk rounds, one on the C3 that's there, and one on that little 108, get them advertised today. Once Richard's done that, I can get the video walk round done on that one. We can get that advertised today as well. So we should get 3 more cars up for sale today. Yeah, 3 cars. I mean, that's already up for sale, but get it re-advertised. So yeah, busy down here, and then hopefully we'll get some auction content tomorrow. Right, we're getting towards the end of the day now. Oh, celebrities just turned up as well. So yeah, getting towards the end of the day, we're just putting all the cars back. Had a call on the 107 today, which was a strange one. African fella offering me 1,200 for it when it's up at 1995. Anyway, he said he's coming from London, so whether he turns up or not, I don't know. That's washed and advertised today. That's washed, fully valeted and advertised today. That's been re-washed, re-photographed and re-advertised. And the celebrity's just turned up. He's saying no, but we've got Will, cars on my drive, with some milk. Yeah, he's got the important stuff. He's bought the milk for me. And just finish it. Richard's started with the Insignia because he was coming back to do that tomorrow, so he's just started that today. And I've just picked the KA up. So KA's got 12 months MOT on now, and we've got 2 new tyres and 2 new springs. So it sits loads better now. As you can see, it sagged at the front, which I'd not noticed, but now he's put the new springs on, I can see that it's actually sat so much better. So this side's all been painted. That looks nice and clean. New trims on, fully valeted. We really like that car. That drives really well. One former keeper, full history, cam belt done, 2 new tyres, 2 springs. That's got to be 2495 all day long. Lovely car. Really happy with that one. So anyway, I'm going to go catch up with the local celeb. I think that'll wrap this video up. So once again, if you've enjoyed the content, thanks very much. Please keep liking and subscribing. The subs are slowly creeping up, which is really good. Thanks for all the comments. There's been loads of really nice comments at the minute, saying we're picking good cars, pepping them to a good standard and all that. So that's all appreciated. It keeps us going. And yeah, we'll catch up. But I'll end this video. This is Monday night. I'm at the auction tomorrow, so I'll get some auction content for you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, keep safe, speak to you soon.